Doing pretty good. You want to try?
No, you know what? I'll be honest. So my wife and I wanted to change our diets because my wife has diabetes.
Oh, yeah.
And I wanted to do it just for health reasons because I want to stay healthy as long as I can. So I tried to do vegan, and I did it for a whole year. I didn't eat any meats, right?
Yeah.
My nail bed started turning brown.
Interesting.
And I don't know what was wrong, so I went to my doctor.
Yeah.
They said that it's not for everybody because I didn't get enough, whatever I was eating wasn't giving me enough protein and vitamins.
Interesting.
And I was losing.
Interesting. And one fun fact about doctors, I'd say 95% of them don't know nutrition. Even though they're holding that MD card and they're exacting this authority and they're telling you what to do, and they themselves, they don't know nutrition. They've had most doctors, I think, MD school yields like 3 hours in total, and that's over their entire MD curriculum. They get 3 hours of sponsored education. So it's not even like objectively neutral information. It's sponsored by industry. So, they're telling people what industry, is echoing. They're echoing what industry is lamenting. I would say, I don't know what it would be with the nails. I mean, I've been vegan 10 years.
They started turning brown, and I was like, sweetie, what's going on? What do you think this is?
But and I think what happened was you kind of maybe embodied some confirmation bias there too when he told you that, and took it like that's got to be that's so true because he's a doctor, he's saying that to you, and because I would too.
But no, after I had tests and stuff run. They did my blood work. They did all that. He said I was low on a lot of things. Like he said, my potassium had went down. He said, have you done anything different? And I said, yeah. I told him I changed my diet. I'm vegan now. I haven't eaten any meat. And my potassium was low. I had to start taking vitamin B.
Oh, okay.
The liquid. I had to, and then something else was low. And I said,
the main things that vegans have to supplement with are B12 and DHA. And the thing is, B12 is not something that animals have or they grow. They don't get it. They get it from the soil.
Right.
And nowadays with agriculture, the animals get it supplemented they get injections of B12 because you can't really get it from the soil anyway. So meat eaters get their B12, secondhand via the cow, where vegans will just get it, take the supplement itself.
So you said you've been vegan for 10 years?
10 years, yeah.
10 years?
10 years, yeah. No meat, cheese, milk,
What
eggs.
do you eat?
Oh my gosh, chickpeas, legumes, lentils, soy, tempeh. There's different meat analogs I'll have every once in a while, but there's so much out there. And it's 100% doable in 2024. I can tell you that with conviction, and you can find all the things that have the taste profiles you're looking for, but the vegan version of.
You know what? Honestly, I don't even care about the taste profiles, to be honest. Because I just wanted to do it, but I wanted to make sure that, one, I was cleansing my system from the meat and stuff.
Oh, for sure.
I wanted to stay healthy.
For sure. The big reason I'm out here, it's not for health, it's not for environment, it's the victim involved. And that's the main thing I want people to take away is that when you're at the cash register or whatever, and the product is getting scanned, I want to vote for this violence to happen. I want to vote for this violence to happen.
You're saying?
Yes. And
now, is that why you're vegan?
Oh, 100%. And you get bonuses. Like I'm healthy as hell. My whole family's vegan.
How old are you?
41 right now. 41. But there's vegans that are 100, vegans that are in their 70s. Many plant-based doctors are in their 70s. But the thing is, we don't have to do it nowadays. There's no channels or outlets that will really tell you that in your day-to-day life.
Oh, yeah.
So me and my friends and different social media groups, we try to get out there and illuminate people to kind of sync their value systems with their action systems. Because your value system probably says, oh, I am against animal abuse and I'm against oppression, right? I would presume. And that's exactly what's happening in the animal ag space. So when we buy the meat and the cheese, we're literally not syncing.
I don't eat cheese anyway. I'm allergic. I can't digest.
Isn't that funny how that works? Because
I can't digest.
that's telling that it's not for us.
Right.
That's telling, and most people just don't get it, and they go on with that, and they get sick. And
what I'm going to try to do this time because I don't know if I maybe did it too suddenly.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna not do like red meats.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just do fish. And I'm gonna do, all the vegetables and stuff, but I'm gonna do fish. And I'm gonna maybe like seafood, like maybe fish, shrimp, crabs. I don't know. But I'm gonna cut out the red meat and just see if I can do it that way and still.
Yeah, well, in the whole food plant-based kingdom, I mean, you don't need fish or seafood or anything.
Yeah,
and they're not healthy.
In reality, you don't need it.
Yeah,
but
and on the same token, they still have little personalities too, and they're getting slaughtered by the trillions right now.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not a good death, getting a hook in your face and your face ripped off, suffocating, and they have these little things in their systems called nociceptors, and they're actually about 100 times more potent than our pain receptors. So they feel pain that's so magnified we can't even fathom it, and we're just needlessly, pulling them.
Yeah.
And we don't need it. You can get everything from a fish.
But you
from a
know
vegan
what?
guy.
No matter how many of us
Yeah.
decide to go vegan or want to do the right thing,
Yeah.
it's never gonna stop.
It-
Keep slaughtering.
Well,
They're gonna keep
it's
us-
true. But if we had that mentality
A
with,
lot of people are not gonna.
if we had that same mentality with other past injustices, there just wouldn't be any effective change. All it takes is one person might not make a huge dent, but still one person saves around 100 animals a year. That's pretty substantial.
Well, I'm gonna save my 100.
Yeah.
So you've been vegan 10 years.
10 years.
You're 41.
41. Yeah. I was 31. My daughter's
How
vegan.
tall are you?
Just like 5'11".
Yeah. How much do you weigh?
Probably 170, about 170. Yeah. But yeah, I was bench pressing like last year, and I was putting up 250. I run. I'm a big runner, so I do distance running, and every fiber of my being feels healthy.
So for breakfast, give me an example. My wife cleaning her car. She's so anal.
For breakfast, I like to do oatmeal.
I eat that every morning though. So
Yeah.
oatmeal can be part of it.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Oatmeal with fruits and nuts, seeds and things like that.
That's funny. I eat that every morning.
Yeah, you really won't have to tinker much. Like the big motivation, like the best part about being vegan, the big motivation that should pull you instead of you having to willpower yourself through it, because willpowering never works. We know that. Like when you have to push to do something that never works, when you're pulled to do it, that's what makes you change, right? It's just literally thinking about the consequence of your actions when you buy meat, cheese, milk, eggs, seafood, or honey, and the violence it imparts onto the world, and the energy that you are showing that you believe in, being, as per the choice you make to vote for that product. It's an impactful thing to hear, and that's why I'm out here. I'm just trying to kind of surface these kinds of sentiments.
So do you do a lot of salads and stuff?
I do some salads. I'm not very big on salads though. I'll have salads every once in a while. My wife makes salads, so I'll probably eat from her. But I do a lot of beans. I do a lot of chickpeas, and I'll do different things. Like I'll make tuna fish with chickpeas, and I'll take vegan mayo and I'll match it up with the chickpeas. It's spot on tuna fish, and you can put scallions and different things like that in there. A lot of beans, like every ethnicity, like Italian, Chinese, you'll find vegan versions. I do tofu dishes for, when I want to eat Chinese. I do pizzas when I want to do Italian. I'll do burgers every once in a while, the plant-based burgers.
So you do veggie pizzas?
Put all the,
I eat that stuff, and I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, you got
But
to.
I'm just gonna give up the red meat.
Yeah, and let me leave you with this. There's a website called Challenge 22, and if you can remember that, go to challenge22.com. It'll give you all the vitamins and nutrients, and that information that you were talking about initially, they articulate, and they have professionals there that will lead you through it.
That's what I'm gonna have to do, because one thing I gotta do is, it scared me after that started happening to me.
Yeah.
And the doctor said I wasn't getting enough, I guess, vitamins and iron. So I just got to figure out what can I eat vegan that's going to replace that.
Tons of sources of iron.
Yeah.
Tons.
What's a good source of iron?
Like different greens, like spinach,
I eat.
beans.
Yeah, I love spinach. What about broccoli?
Broccoli has iron. If you go online, I don't have them off the top of my head, and you just put in vegan sources of iron, you'll see pages of lists, most of them are green
Yeah,
vegetables,
that's cool.
But beans as well.
I
And
just
there's
need
others
to know
too.
what I can eat, because I'll eat a lot of
Yeah,
it.
but the doctor thing, I mean, I had to educate my doctor. My GP who's been with our family forever on actual nutrition and fight him on a few things. And he just doesn't know anything about nutrition. He just doesn't. And it's unfortunate, and they'll never wake up to that because they're the authority, the regulating authorities and the people that, you know, are over the MDs, you know, in the hierarchy up there, you know, they want them still spouting their information.
Of course.
They want that,
That's
they
how
want,
they make money.
like that happening to happen with you, they love that.
Yeah, because then I
You
got
know?
to keep running to the doctor. I
Yeah.
got to pay that bill.
Well,
and
yeah,
do
and,
my
and they
insurance.
love that your doctor told you that and that you listened like
Yeah.
100% to it. You know, their words are not law. They're just a person with a
Oh
letter
yeah, I
behind
know,
their name,
and that's why
you know?
you got to do what's best for you.
Absolutely.
But thanks. What's your name?
I'm Jimmy. What's your name?
Jimmy. I'm Greg. Jimmy.
Great, nice to meet you.
Nice talking to you.
Well, have a great night. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah. I'm just waiting on my.